I got a download for me to go to the Dollar Tree. And I just, some days I'm like, all right, my intuition, it may be like, go to the Dollar Tree. And you may say, honey, let me go and put another water in the freezer. And you may say, why go right back to their store? Or why go right back to that place? And so my intuition, it was like for me to go to the Dollar Tree. So I went to Dollar Tree, I did a video, and I had got online to pay for, I believe it was one item. And it was this lady who was behind me. And I don't know this lady from a milk carton, but let me tell you something. So one of the employees at the Dollar Tree, and I get it, right? Because I understand, there's people, they don't want to be filmed, okay? They don't want to be in the videos, and it's completely understandable. And whenever I come across somebody who's like, they don't want to be in a video or don't film them, right? I'm not gonna do it. And most of the times, like if I see people when I'm making Dollar Tree hauls and I see like they in my video, like even today, like if I see they in my video, a lot of times like I turn the other way because, just out of respect for them. So one of the workers, she was saying, she would say to me like, you're not filming me, right? Like you're not recording me. And the first time she said she don't want to be recorded, and I didn't even record her. But when she made it known, like, I wouldn't do that. So every time now, it's better. But before, when I would go back there, she would keep on saying, like, every time I have my phone out, she'd say, you're not recording me, right? You didn't put me in. And I'm like, no. And so this one day I was there paying for my purchasing my item. And so I said to her, I said, oh, was it this one or was it the other one? But somebody had an attitude, okay. And when I was checking out, like I didn't care if she had an attitude like that. One of the things that you have to understand, and I really, really want you guys to get this, and I say this all the time, is when you come across people who have attitudes, it has nothing to do with you. I know it may seem like it's personal. It may seem like they don't like you. It may seem like, that they frustrated with you. But honey, these people don't know you. So how could they be frustrated with you? They don't know you from a milk carton. They don't know you from a spray can. Okay, a spray can. They don't know you. And so wherever I go, if I see somebody with an attitude, like that don't faze me because I know they don't know me. And so I'm online, I get this stuff, and she had a little attitude. And after I purchased the stuff, I went and walked around a little more, and it was this lady, right? This sister who I thought she left. Matter of fact, she did leave because then she came back inside the store and she said, God told me to give this to you. No, at first she said, please don't take this personal, or don't take, like, don't be, like upset. She was like, but could I give you something? God told me to give this to you. And I looked and it was $20. Yes. Okay, $20. And I at times when I get stuff like that, like gestures like that. I get very emotional. Okay, I get very teary eyed, and sometimes I'm in that stage, right, where as though sometimes um from it's like an overload of gratitude. I start thinking about my life and how grateful I am. Sometimes if I'm out in public and I start thinking about this, sometimes I may shed a tear or two. So if you see me, with a tear coming down, honey, don't worry about nothing. Okay, all right. Because sometimes I go through these phases where as though I'm in gratitude, like, and it's like an overflow. And I start thinking about all the things that God do for me, and I just start, tearing up. And so that was one of those days. And so she gave me the money. She gave me the $20, and I started like tearing up, and I gave her a hug and stuff like that. And that was that. So one of the things, and I want you guys to understand. I know sometimes your life, it may seem a certain way. It may seem it may seem like things are not going the way you want them to go, but it's all working out for the greater good. Even in the adversity that you may be experiencing, it's all working out for the greater good. And you have to trust the process. You have to trust it, because it's gonna be all types of things that's gonna be coming to you. I got one left. Mm, that's a shrimp roll. Um, it's gonna be all types of things that's gonna come to you, and it's gonna seem like it's there to destroy you, and it really isn't. It ain't really nothing left in that one. Yeah, it's gonna be all types of things that's gonna come and try to. It's gonna seem like it's there to destroy you. It's there to break you, but it's not. And when you start understanding that, you was put here to win, that God wants you to win, that honey, you already won. When you was created, you won. All right, like you have to know that. Ooh, dang, this one just came all the way off. You know what? Where the other one? All right, so this one is green apple. Oh no, this one is melon. Oh, this one is good. I think I like this one better than the strawberry. Oh, this one is really good. Oh, that's cold. Whew. So back to what I was saying. So it may be times where as though you don't know, right? Like the only thing that you have is faith, right? That's it. It can seem like everything is against you. At times it can even seem like people are against you. But one of the things I want you guys to understand is this. Honey, with faith, whoo, honey, with faith, with God, all things are possible. Okay, that's what you need to understand. Now, I don't know the Bible from some people. Had some people they could tell you the Bible. They could read you what the Bible say in and out. Okay, they can tell you from the front cover to the back cover of what the Bible says. I ain't one of those. Okay, I ain't one of those. I know some of the Bible. I don't know. I don't know from the front to from the rooter to the tutor. Okay, I ain't one of those. But one of the things that I do know is when you have faith, knowing that things are working out for you, honey, they are working out for you. They are working out, and you know what? You're not gonna be able to see sometimes. It's so funny because sometimes people like I want to see, I want to see the harvest. You could visualize the harvest, right? You could go to the dealership or anything like that, but you must be like the farmer. Okay, you have to know that what you desire, it is here already. It is on its way to you already. You have to walk like I have that already. So it's this place in Secaucus, New Jersey. I don't know if anybody on here from New Jersey, but it's this place in Secaucus, New Jersey. It's called the Harper, right? And it's like it's condos, it's condominiums. And I say in my mind, I live there. Okay. Every day I do a visualization of me walking out of that building, of me earning a certain amount of money and like hugging my grandmother, although my grandmother had passed, but I visualized me hugging her and her being so proud of the things that I have accomplished. And when you do things like that, like visualize, even I have a notebook. When I tell you I'm very detailed when it comes to my desires, check this out. So this notebook I have, right? It has, oh, and check this out, just in case if you guys didn't see. So this coaster this is a DIY. I had got some marble things from Dollar Tree, like these gemstones, and I had put them on a glass mirror. You know what? I'm proud of me. Getting out of the comfort zone, trying different things, doing different, being different, and having different. Now, I had wrote this. This is what I mean when I say you need to be detailed. Because some people, they just write, oh, I just want to have more money. They're not detailed at all. So when it comes to the person I am, Okay, I am. This is she. I am her already. Okay. It comes to how I live, my children. Okay. My children, our relationship, me and my children's relationship with my husband, whole page. My car, honey, you got to be detailed. What type of car you want? You know, where are you living? How many square feet it has in that home? Right? You got to be very, very detailed. My car. Oh, shopping. Me and my children. So, and when you start writing this stuff out, one of the things is going to cause you to do is focus. And in order for you to bring in the things that you desire, you have to focus. Okay. You have to focus on that thing. You have to send energy to that thing that you desire. And so one of the things that I wrote, I said, I am so happy and grateful my children and I shop at only the best of the best. Okay. I am so happy. I'm so happy I could buy my children the best. We shop at Saks Fifth, American Dream, Saks Fifth, Fashion Nova, Sheen, Target, Home Goods, TJ Maxx. I wear top brands like Bagata, Colt Gaia shoes. Dang, my life is truly amazing. I buy, and then I put like, what I buy for my children. I buy Giovanna and Amani shoes from Laced Up in Manhattan, Collective Club in New York City. They have some amazing sneakers. And when you do this, like, this is so fun. Like, it definitely changes your energy when you go over like what you wrote, what you desire to have, and it's free. Okay, it's free. I mean, except for you probably got to pay for the notebook, but to visualize is absolutely free. And it's so funny because the things that are free, at times we often take for granted. Now, the people I associate with, you gotta put like who are your friends? What type of friends you have? Okay. And this is one page. And then the person, I put the person I am again. All right. The restaurants me and my children eat at. Oh my goodness. So my children and I eat at the best of the best restaurant, Hawkers in Dallas. Hard Eight. I know in Dallas, you guys have this restaurant called Hard Eight. Then I'm so happy my children and I eat at Tastiest Foods, Mighty McQuinn, Sugar Factory, Cuban Pete, Montclair, Benihana's, Porto Lego, Swahili African Restaurant, the Highland, the Pink Cadillac, Madame Slutty Vegan, Variana, South Pine American. Most of these restaurants are up here, right in New Jersey. And some is in New York too, like Footprints. Let me tell you something. If you from New York, or if you coming to visit New York anytime soon, go to Footprints. Okay, it's in Brooklyn. When I tell you they food is, if you like soul food, going to Footprints is a must for you. Footprints, Sylvia's, I like Sylvia's. That's in Harlem. It's really, really good. Sylvia's is good. But compared to Footprints to Sylvia's, I like to say Footprints. Footprints, they macaroni and cheese is good. Now, also I have wrote like the vacations that me and my children take. Okay. I am so happy and grateful my children and husband vacation Bora Bora, Four Seasons. We do fun activities like yoga. We go to the gym. We bicycling. We had such an amazing time. And it's this place is Carol Calabrese. wellness center. So this lady, she is like, I think in her late 80s. I have never seen a lady that look good as she do. And honey, I ain't gay. And if you gay, that you do what works for you, but honey, I ain't gay. This lady looks fabulous. Okay, she's vegan, and she looks amazing. So she has a wellness center in Chicago. She used to be a model back in the day, and I came across her because I was watching some videos on YouTube, and she popped up. It was like vegan videos, and honey, she looks amazing. She's like 80 something, in her late 80s. Looks I never seen nobody like that looked the way she do. Okay, she looks amazing, very beautiful, and she seemed like she's like really really cool. So I'm definitely visiting there. That's in Chicago. And for what? Why? Why do you gotta do that? Make that noise with the car. Why? Right? So this is pretty much when I tell you guys to visualize, visualize, write down the stuff that it is. And it doesn't matter if your bank account is not on that level yet. It doesn't matter. Let me tell you something, okay? Because we need to really have a conversation. Let me just get a little more of this. That is strong and so cold. Listen, what you desire to have in your life, it does not require you to have the money. Now, I know some of you guys like, Deena, that don't even make no goddamn sense. The reason why it does not require you to have the money is because oftentimes it's not going to come to you the way you think it's going to come. And that's what stops you. Because one of the things that tend to happen is your ego, it starts saying things like, well, how are you going to get that? Right? You desire to have a certain car. You desire to be in a relationship. You desire to have a certain amount of money. One of the things that is going to say, right? Because if you go based upon logic, honey, you're going to lose. You just going to lose. You can't go based upon logic. You have to go based upon, you got to be illogical. Okay? You got to be delulu. In a sense, be as though you like, I know what I desire. It is here. I am that girl in real life. You don't wait until you become, that person. You become that person now, right? Nobody can tell me. I mean, they can say it, but do I believe them? Absolutely not. Why would I believe them? In my mind, I am a top YouTube content creator. Who's going to tell me different? Now, there's people that may be like, oh, no, I don't care what they say. In my mind. And that's all that matters, is in my mind. And that's where you keep on tripping up at. Because you're thinking about what other people think of you. No. That's not the name of the game, chicken wing. Okay? It's not what they think of you. It's what you think of you. I remember one day I was on a bus, and it was this guy who was on there, and not bad looking. I mean, he was easy on the eyes, okay. And I remember, first off, we had to get off. I think we was on the train. And yeah, we had to get off the train, and something was going on with the train. And then we had to catch like this shuttle bus, like this little bus. And I remember when me and him, I seen him, like walking. I think he had passed me, like when he was behind me and he walked past me and stuff like that. And we got on the shuttle bus. And I had this book in my hand. And let me tell you, hold on, family. So the guy, he was so we sat down on a shuttle bus. And as we sat down, I had this book, The Magic of Thinking Big. Honey, if you don't have that book, I don't know what you're doing. I just don't know. Okay. It's a really, really good book. The Magic of Thinking Big. Remember, all the books that I read, um, they are not just for you to read, they are for you to apply to your life, right? Because how you know if something works or not if you don't test it out. So the books that I read, they are metaphysical books, okay? They talk about metaphysics, they manifestation and stuff like that. So those books, they all have something in them for you to do, whether it's for you to meditate, whether it's for you to change your thinking, whether it's for you to not allow your thoughts to control your life, right? And so when I was on a bus and a guy was sitting down, he asked me about the book that I had. So I told him, I said, oh, this book is called The Magic of Thinking Big. And me and him started talking. And so the conversation came up. I don't know how we got on this conversation, but he was like, I think he said like, oh, like what I'm into or something. And I was like, oh, I'm a content creator. And he was like, you could tell, right? He was like, yeah, you can tell. Now I don't know. I guess he just felt, yes, I am a content creator. All right. And so I asked him the same question. I said, oh, so what you into? So he started telling me how he just came home from jail and how he was a writer. But what he said to me, and I told him, I said, oh, we don't speak like that. Because I wanted him to believe in himself. I wanted him to know that no, we don't speak like I am going to be a writer. No, my love, you are a writer right now. So I asked him, I said, so what do you, so he said, oh, I was a writer. I said, wait, hold on. You was a writer? I said, no, you are a writer. Okay. I don't care if you didn't sell no darn books. If you take a pen and start writing, right, this book, this idea that you have pertaining to this book, you are a writer. You are, honey, you have to be that now. And I get it. Why some people tend not to say certain things, like why they don't want to say they are a writer, why they don't want to say they are a business owner, why they don't want to say they all those different things, like a content creator. Is the reason being is because the person that you're talking to, you thinking that they may say, oh, so what's your social media handle? Right? Or what books have you wrote? Right? Listen, you are what you say you are. And who's gonna tell you any different, darling? No one's gonna tell you any. They can say it until they blue in the face. Oh, you not this, you not that. But it's not what they say, it's what you say. So all that time, you're not doing the thing that you know you need to do because of someone else's perception of you, because that person don't see that thing for you. No, it's not if they see it. Do you see it? Because that's what matters. Do I see this for me? I see myself having 10,000 subs before I had the 10,000. I see myself with actually 10 million subs before I even, and I have 10,000. But honey, I see myself there already. Is this guy on YouTube and I watch him? I think his show is called not Think Media. That would be Sean. But it's called the School of Hard Knock, I think. And so this guy, he goes around to different, and I mean, these people are multi-millionaires, billionaires, and he interviewed them. He go up to them and he interviewed them. And you know what? Sometimes some of these people, they don't want to do an interview with him, right? Because they busy or whatever, they got stuff going on. And I remember it was so many interviews I seen him do. I seen this guy on YouTube do these and I absolutely love him. And you know what he would tell people, right? These people, like these multimillionaires, he'd say, "Oh, I have a large platform, and I have over." Did he say 13 million subs or something like that? I know the number be fluctuating, but he see himself there. And honey, I believed him. Every time he said that, I said, "Oh shoot, he do." And when I went to his page, he didn't have millions of subs. He had thousands of subs. But you know what? He see it for himself. He see it for himself, and he don't care who he talk to. He tell those people whether they're a multimillionaire, billionaire. He said I have millions of followers on social media. Okay, and maybe he's talking about. I don't think he's talking about just because he's on different platforms. But what I'm saying to you is this: you have to see it for yourself. You have to see it. When you see it for yourself, if I say, "Oh, I'm a content creator," guess what? I'm going to start uploading content. Why? Because I'm stepping into the person that I said I am. You don't wait. And that's the problem, because some of you guys, you keep on waiting. I don't know what you're waiting for. Okay? It's just gonna pass. You just sitting up there waiting. "Oh, well, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for this to happen. I'm gonna wait for that to happen. I'm gonna wait." And you just waiting. And I mean, how long do you think you here for? Now, I do believe in that, we come back, okay, here. I don't believe in that energy dies, that whole thing. But you gotta get it done. And you're not gonna get it all done at once. But guess what? There's a calling on your life. You are here on purpose, for you to be purposeful. And you have to see yourself as that person. You have to see yourself as the person that's successful. You have to see that person, the person that's loved. You have to see yourself as that person, because guess what? When you see yourself as that person, things are going to start coming back to you that's going to reflect what you see for yourself. Because remember, the outer reflection is based upon the inner reflection. So what you see for yourself in the inside, what you get on the outside is just a reflection of the inside. And you need to know that. You need to know that. And with that being said, lovelies, I love you guys. Make sure you guys are checking out the affiliate links, okay? Like on my shopping videos, because I do get paid from those. It's a certain percentage I get paid. And so if you want to support, assist the girl out, honey, click on the affiliate links and it'll take you to the stores that have the items, the products, and I get paid a certain percentage. I win, you win, we win. Okay? Until next time. I catch you guys on the next one. Peace.